all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Denmark against Italy. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone who could ignite this contest is Stefan El Shaarawy. He usually starts from a wide attacking position before cutting inside with a combination of pace and skill, and he's more than a decent finisher too, so keep an eye on him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. Goal! Denmark! And Denmark score first!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Denmark have an early lead. Good start. And it's Totti. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Denmark take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Is it in? Top save! That shot was travelling. There to hoof it away. Real chance. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Danucci. Sturaro. Marco Verratti. El Shaarawy. Tries a through ball. Højbjerg. Boyelson looks to dink one in. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Højbjerg. Brings it forward. Can he find a finish now? Drilled in low. Clears it out of harm's way. There is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Denmark in control at half-time, 2-0. He's away! Has a shot! Oh, he He's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Marquisio. Florenzi. Højbjerg. Looks like a good ball through. Has a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I thought he did very well to make the most of the space down the middle. It's good, intelligent play.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Zaza pings it out wide. El-Shaarawy.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Played into the middle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Now, can he capitalise? He can get that clear. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
A chance! Hits it! It's a loose ball. Lovely bit of skill. Who's going to make this theirs? Lovely feet. Can he put it away? Turns and goes back. Good clearance and very necessary. Get a throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ball swung in. Keeper's ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if you can find a weakness,
And a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Traditionally, the game of games in Dutch football. Feyenoord and Ajax. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Terence Congolo, Tony de Vilhena. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. It's got through to him. A chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Battles to win it back. Gets it upfield. Klaassen with the ball through. Chance! There's no flag! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team...
They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Ajax take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Hits one! They've done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Ajax totally rampant here. Ball's out on the left now. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Terrific save. He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 2, and the whistle goes for half-time.
Ajax are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Ajax pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Davy Klaassen. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it towards the front. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Shooting chance. Yes, it's in. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Has a hit! And he steered it beyond the post.
He was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
He's made sure that that won't get through. That has put a stop to that.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's a good-looking cross. Oh, crucial block! Spoon forward. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Is there any support? He might not need it. Hits one! He's put it wide.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Passes it through. Diving header! So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts it out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Goes long and forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters. The individuals who, as a team, blended into champions. And this is their moment. across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Denmark against Belgium. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes, and he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Torreira Carrasco. And it's Lukaku. Looks to slip it through. Højbjerg. Schöne. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now it's Lukaku. Krondelli. Schöne plays it into the channel. Hazard boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Nicely controlled. Get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Højbjerg. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Denmark yet to have a shot on target. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. That is wayward.
He was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
De Bruyne, and it's Hazard. Krondelli. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Chance! Crosses it in low. Denmark! And Denmark score first! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Denmark get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Højbjerg. the end of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Denmark in for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Denmark carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Nainggolan battles to win it back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Højbjerg with the ball through. And shoots! Too long to get the shot away.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. What a big opportunity missed then.
The goalkeepers to claim. Plays it out to the wing. Hazard. Can he find a finish now? Over to the other flank. Fischer. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Belgium have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
This could fall anywhere! Victor Fischer. That's not going to make it. Now it's Lukaku. Going for goal! That is wonderful from Lukaku!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Belgium are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Goes for the cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries a through ball. Keeps everyone guessing. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Mertens. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
too much on it. Højbjerg. Schöner. Krondelli goes long and forward. Now the pass. Can he put it away? Goal! Denmark! And surely now, that is that! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Denmark have a sub ready to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Denmark take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Goes wide. Throw it. Brings it to a close. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of the draw.
Journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get too wrapped up in his own game, because he'll graft hard for his team, but he's capable of some very imaginative flicks and tricks. He's one to watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. All Black gets it upfield. And it's Carrasco. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Fired in from distance. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Pumps it into the area. He's dealt with that well. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Davy Klaassen. Out to the left it goes. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Good clearance and very necessary.
It can only get better, this. we haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Ajax break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Ferreira Carrasco conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Carrasco. He's got the ball glued to his feet. In for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Davy Klaassen. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Plays a clever pass. He's tried one! And in it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Ajax get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now surely! The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Griezmann, good run. Where to from here? He's come loose. Davy Klaassen. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's out on the left now. How about it? They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, it tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him... There's the end of the first half.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Ajax very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the second half gets underway. Gets it back. Felipe. Thiago. Jimenez. Carrasco. Now it's Griezmann. Great challenge. Back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Thiago. Tries a through ball. Felipe. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Carrasco puts his foot on the gas, looks to slip it through, cut out in the nick of time. Jimenez does well to read it and intercepts. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Griezmann. He's put it on the right now. What's on? And it's Klaassen. He's still going. Where to next? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Played it short, lofted into the middle. Torreira Carrasco gets it away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? The final whistle, pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day and a platform on which to build. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Davy Klaassen. Plays Cuts it out to the wing. Hoists it high. And the defence can get it clear. Oh, the ball's come loose! He's tried one! Goal! Ajax! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Ajax take the early advantage. Kiyotake fired in from distance. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Cuts it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
How about it? Missed by a fraction. Plays it out to the flank. Goes long and forward. Looks to slip it through. Oh, good ball. He slid it through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Floats one over. Now it's Klaas. It's anyone's ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Kiyotake gets it away.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty pucks.
Now the cross. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Big chance, corner. Is it in? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Back to the keeper and go again. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Ajax are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Ajax Carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Pings it out wide. Away from immediate danger. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Kiyotake. And he's made certain that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's a throw-in.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Spoon forward. Ball swung in. Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
David Klaassen has created 1 goal already. Aimed long and direct. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Plays a clever pass. David Klaassen. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's in! Lovely bit of skill. Kiyotake. He's got it, and he's got time! Good clearance and very necessary. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Whipped in. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Just 5 minutes left. Ajax need to hold on for a few more moments.
It wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
David Klaassen. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's it. Ajax win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through. And that clean sheet, you know, key to the win.
welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Becklin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Klassen. Ball's out on the left now. Chip through. He slid it through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's there to hoof it away. Plays a clever pass. And the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Soriano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Floats one over. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Oh, good interception. Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Played it short. He's had a go! It's broken loose. And it's been taken short. Can he put it away? It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Great leap! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Davy Klassen played out to the right. He's managed to get himself offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Hoists it high. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Played it again. We hit half-time, an intriguing half, lacking only in goals, the score 0-0. And the action is back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Fired in. Knocks it away. Play for a throw. Ajax have a sub ready to come on. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Knocks it towards the front. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Deftly done. Well positioned to make that interception. Get that clear. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Passes it through. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Aimed in towards the centre. Has a swing at it! Really well taken goal. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's gone for it! Away from immediate danger. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Davy Klaassen cuts it out. Pumps it upfield. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Great reaction! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, that's a huge save to pull off there. Those moments can have a big influence on a game too. He's kept them in front.
Going for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ajax are running out of time to save themselves. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Schöner. Gets it back. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone.
warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Soriano pushes it out wide. Drills one in. That's been repelled. Soriano. To the keeper and go again. It back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brings it forward. He's had a look, and now the finish! Goal! Ajax!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Advantage. Battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. On the right now. What's on? Now the cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Come loose.
Unbelievable.
And already they're looking to run away with it. That is simply brilliant. I dare anyone to top that.
That's an incredibly difficult skill too, you know, but he'll also be grateful for that early delivery.
Goals without reply, it's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Pumps it upfield. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball's gone out of play. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It's long and forward. Looks like a good ball through, and he's onside. Nicely controlled. He'll have a dip! He's scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Played it short, hit into the middle, knocks it away, and that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Davy Klaassen. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Soriano. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Who's going to make this theirs? Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Cuts it back. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Tries lifting it over. There's no flag. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Ajax yet dipped into their subs. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, he's got to get his head up and see if any support has arrived.
Davy Klaassen. Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. How about it? It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Space and looking for options.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Can he finish? Good clearance now, can they make something of it? It's a long forward pass, looks to thread it through. through to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply.
And I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Cuts it out. They get a throw in. Hit into the middle. That was always going to be the keepers. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. It's a great ball. Danger averted for now. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Torreira Carrasco.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Managed to get it away. And he's made certain that won't get through. Hoists it high. Can he find a finish now?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Lobs it in gently. He's made sure that that won't get through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Great challenge. Played out to the wing. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And it's Carrasco. Carrasco hurtling down that right flank. Now the pass. Carrasco! Good clearance and very necessary. Passes it through. Defence has got rid of that. There is the half-time whistle. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Augusto Fernandez gets it back. Carrasco. Gamero. Atletico Madrid get it back again. Augusto Fernandez. Looks like a good ball through. David Klaassen. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Dinks one in for a header! Yes, it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Ajax are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Crosses one in, and it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame, everything was really looking good.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Felipe. Koke. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Out to the left it goes. Griezmann tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Chance! Has a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Felipe. It's a long forward pass. Looks to slip it through. Gamero looking to get on the end of this. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
And shoots! And the ball's come out! Joel Veltman gets good distance on it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's come loose. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Good challenge, he just stood firm. There is the final whistle. Ajax have made it through to the knockout stage. They can anticipate the draw and the challenge that lies ahead. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
Them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what you're feeling from me. Show your